Played a great game last game. It was fun to be a part of. Let's do it again tonight. Let's go.
After a brief retirement, Rick Bowness is back, taking over in Columbus and adding to his NHL record of 2,726 games behind the bench. The longest-serving coach in league history isn't done yet.
I didn't see this one coming. If you haven't heard the news, Dean Evison out as head coach in Columbus. Rick Bowness, the ultimate hockey lifer, takes over.
With a career spanning 5 decades in the NHL, walking away isn't easy. When he decided to step away from the game, it was to return home to the Maritimes, where his connections to family and hockey run deep.
This is our family home. And if you go to the 3 kids, you said, where's home? They'll say, Grand Lake.
Hockey is a part of the Bowness DNA. His father, Bob, was a celebrated Maritime senior hockey player.
Here's a scrapbook of my dad. Played in Moncton for a couple of years when I was born there. And you know, he was a big star for Moncton. Dad was a big name in the Maritime senior hockey. My dad had a great passion. I think he passed that on to me, but I think those things, it has to come naturally.
In a full circle moment, Bowness's first head coaching job was in Moncton in the AHL with the Hawks.
So when I took that job in 1987, coaching the Moncton Hawks, there was a group of owners. Gary O'Neill was the head guy. He was a great owner, just, you know, anything you need. He just treated my family and Judy with so much respect.
What started in Moncton led Bowness to become one of the most respected coaches in the NHL.
When I got into coaching, I always said to myself, I'm going to coach the way I wanted to be coached. I wanted a coach to talk to me and let me know what I was doing right, what I was doing wrong, what I needed to do. And because that shows that you care a little bit about players. But they're people first, hockey players second. So I always made sure I took the time to get them to know as people, because that was very, very important to me. You're just sticking up for each other out there. It's unreal. You're in every battle together. Gotta love it. Gotta love the way you're playing. Gotta love the way you're sticking up for each other. Let's keep this thing going. Straight down.
I don't think there's much of a difference between Bones as a person, Bones as a coach. You know, he's just somebody that you meet, you talk to, and you feel the care that they have for you.
I mean, Rick has been instrumental to my career. You know, when he came in, I was still a kid trying to find my stride, and you know, he made me believe in myself.
You know, just an amazing guy. You know, that I think, you know, you kind of think about him as like kind of like your grandpa a little bit. You know, he's just kind of just a good guy. You know, you go and talk to him. You can have great conversations with him.
You feel that he genuinely cares about you. I think every player that's played for him would say the same thing. You know, he wants you to succeed for yourself, for your career, and obviously for the team.
The things I remember most are, you know, just when I'd be like, you know, sitting in the room taping my stick, and he would just sit down beside me, and we'd just kind of, you know, chat up a storm. He's such a great human being, and I think that's what, you know, made it so nice to play for him.
As a coach, as I got older, like, what's more important, Stanley Cup or leaving a legacy with your players? The legacy with the players became more important to me.
In addition to the impact he made on the players, Bowness left a lasting legacy for underprivileged children with the Maritime NHLers for Kids Charity Golf Tournament, which he ran for 25 years.
Judy and I started that tournament in Ottawa. We wanted to help underprivileged children. When we brought it to the Maritimes, I said, all our celebrities are going to be Maritime born and raised. We raised a little over $1.5 million. We put 6,500 kids back on the ice, so we're pretty proud of that. And down here, yeah, all the money went to minor hockey. I always feel like I've been fortunate. I have, you know, 49 years in the National Hockey League, and I always think we should be able to give something back to our communities.
During retirement, he was never far from the game.
Welcome back, Rick.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Rick's here.
Surprise.
And now he's back in Columbus, proving that his passion for the game still runs deep.
The pressures of the job that didn't bother me. The travel, that's all came with the territory. It's what you sign up for. I always love going into the rink, and once the work is talking to the players and seeing them and spending time with them. That's what I missed the most. You know, when I was out a year and a half, the most thing I missed was the interaction with the players. You know, I love that part of coaching, is working with the players and talking to the players and help them get better. And the second part is I love being behind the bench.
Now it's about building new bonds in Columbus, forging trust with a fresh roster, and writing one more chapter in a legendary career.